Ma me fada say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there osia dem yopo.
When him say baby I was here this sika ko bia no aban na make provisions or mudi sika ko and that's the reason why aban no betimi aka dia wa person wa candidature contractor say wan you waduma yempo a metamlate contract ko enye nim za na no na ba boja na ne buofu enti na no to ene oba Africa so ade ko ebe si Cape Coast aka say na medu Cape Coast na mom baby amatwa gu so far ne die na yambo President Mahama abaso say that big push campaign promise no ade ma Ghana for no wadi so pa.
Wow. Minyanka ibiti follow up, but unfortunately your line ain't too clear, but I'm sure at this point near your senior journalist Yatiti admire no I think it's enough. We etre bosha aye aban bi share empabro wo position na munya GD was aban no ene sa aban na NDC aban a edi yenso na aban no e deliver ensemwa wakaya. Of course, we saw another government in the past 8 years I share Bobby and yet I'm like Yakano for 3 times consecutively aban dada catch say womu declare year of roads. Say na mekaino Sabra na a year of roads no and name futuru kura wo wi hum. Ebi anke futuru room kan kabaka say ye kwan no. I'm telling you saying so krampo a na ye de begu kwan no so krampo yamfa ne die ama Ghana for. Eti Ghana for hwedin na ka say ene sa de a aban ne nka no kore. Because abaya emu vice president catch they say ye mumu bodwa fo adwuma enti yen taxi okoka ewo radio station adebechi no na chairperson of the economic management team and so no the levy aba so ye kon de sa ban no enka no kore amamu a promise Cape Coast for say o makosi airport Cape Coast we ura ba me na koka be si ne Cape Coast for dan ye ura ba me any ne team ka but aban bia ba ye friend John Dramani Mahama aban oyo si ade yo oka oye and we no me nka kora because President Mahama papa and as President Mahama you debi President Mahama ka say obey levy free o abusia we ye free ho na wonyin free o President Mahama ka say a machine levy obey free o abusia we ye free ho no na wonyin free o President Mahama was in opposition promise Ghana for say betting tax no on tiase etwa so otwam abusia watwam anase ontwam Niema President Mahama promise ye nyina wo ye no guso ye wo hwe the primary health care a honorable minister one of the most hardworking ministers of President Mahama mechire honorable Minta Kwabena no wonder or the Kwabena minim sick Minta Kando adwuma wo bo na ne primary health care ye de twa Ghana for ewo nkrasi ewo na boboa no enti we nya say meba no ho ayehye na at one man akwa acha ba fie na o se na oba na no ahye o mfa ne hospital na wa atifie de wonim so do oba no be hospital but bi ha sika na eni ho no muntia but this time primary healthcare is going to cater for all these things and guasie ni nyina ya the primary healthcare no clinic obakaya NPP hunu se primary healthcare ni yade a ebe conform no o mo hyase se almost 3 NDC aban se NDC aban akwakofa tricycles aba na tricycles no mo de baba ye ambulance na Ghana for Sankam I am pampo say San anka I am pampo say tricycle no na yedi baboya ambulance say tricycle no be ambulance na jini pankwa na yenya any form of ambulance not even truck ewe kura biase na any padom ebewu no de na nkenfa so so sometimes I ankrophobic asat say nso gina manu wo de yemfa ne say sa tricycle no what 3 times no yedi ambulance yemfa ne say no kre ajini pankwa no anya bi yedi obi betum sebi bucket krampa eba kodru some hospital bi ansana ya hwe no na ya ye ne ho adwuma amoni pako na benkwam wo se tricycles no nye eti oni pako na yare a there shouldn't be any form of vehicle wo de bedru no ni pako na wu ana me bisa ewo citizen show so say ye de tricycle be fa nipa as ambulance na ye de ne be call the nearest hospital no ni pako no benya nkwa dan say there will be no medium of vehicle say truck and a wheelbarrow no ni pakon ba hwere ne nkwa no de awai na nyansa wom but even on top of all this tricycles no enya ambulance And President Mahama say these tricycles are supposed to help the health workers. Send the cottages and the hinterlands in Krimkranasano. Baby, I won't mean kono. Na ebia nurse for anyone allied health we na omutitim na edio. Look, go to villages. Sometimes make us me call achim krowe so. Here mention kwam free here mention call sekruzu enfutu kwen ha be faso. And there are a lot of times open taxi acquired bebo trim because obaka se kwan nye. Can you imagine say bia your tricycles na the betimi carry your health workers. No one won't cross and so betimi nya hoto no manya pomudin papa where are there say no. That be the way you be a mawa say about the chrono. NPP better so mo tre hospital back wa we see. And this betimi the necessity no appointed to reach hospital because under the able leadership of President Mahama and ne papa Atamils o mo timi see hospital. John Mahama betimi the necessity na wa appointed say bibi the University of Ghana Medical Center I friend UGMC. President Mahama any NDC betimi the say so mo no maka say bibi the Bank of Ghana Hospital under our watch you see you betimi the necessity na ya kire mo say Maritime Hospital under NDC this year. You bet me say under the leadership of Professor Atamils when President Mahama was vice president and later became president, a 100-bed facility and a jirigu hodom atomic or Kayi in Chehonmwa. These are hospitals and a friend Kayi's hospital. These are hospitals in jirigu hodom. When they come to the for the hospital, Koyekumewu hospital. A lot of hospitals are NDC by NPP should point to half hospital. Or better agenda 111. Agenda 111 move here back kumpo menipa dem. And kutre po. You bet me aso me yade agenda 111. Abusia uka agenda 111 nyina bomu a about 49% complete. You hear no less than 20 billion and Sunday they are called agenda 111. And even though and get the flagship program of John Dramani Mahama, according to the health minister Kwame, agenda 111 ye mu do Ghana for as first phase ye be mu 10. Because President Mahama declare say all these legacy projects now, even though ABN this start here no, I say so the point I'm making is that President Mahama and the NDC promise and they deliver. And until we catch us say NDC and NPP difference. Comparing NDC to NPP is like comparing day and night. I say compare isum anyhow. It's like comparing hell and heaven. Comparing to Sabrosam and Jesus Christo. So you should be proud, remember, if you are a follower of President John Dramani Mahama. And I mean, you can say, look at this big push. And yatiti, am I evidence to that effect? In fact, and some put a yatiti crabacasano. Baby, I would say, yeah, quino. It is some yehu. Yana yet the stretch of Pokwase, Ekofa, true to in some yehu say, Maripoma, quino. Ubehu. Ghana has now become a construction site because you pump $10 billion. You see the goofem a kwankwa because they're doing Ghana for the government respect Ghanaians, government and take it vote to for them for granted. Anyway, that's just by the way. It's yana for that welcoming message now the other contractors say they should speed up projects, and particularly I was happy say Ura Abuja in one of the occasions Utimu say because then he feels to say contract be a certain contractor whom he has a mebodino not to say ebia or renege on the job but ebia na contractor na delay and so forth and so on. Ura Abuja catch them say yeah man 2 months or less. And it was over a certain portion of the road. And yes, you're about broke great contract. They should meet us in court. It's not as if say Urabuja wants some judgment there to be paid. No, but a person with all seriousness say Ghana for mandates no the mine. Oman farmer say media grow. Ghanaians went to the polls, reposed their confidence in us, gave us the opportunity to govern the reins of leadership. And we as leaders must make sure that we contribute that quota towards the forward march of our nation. Accra FM. Eti ejuma ye no. It is in order, so pep, consistent to the promises we made whilst in opposition. I was saying, okay, Osmoe, me no smoke, also pay way, now per day. You say you know the Lord this one, I beg. Now which way the love again? Oh manager, you know be so. Eti President Muhammad there, oko unayeswa na wabo empire maseti kesiye na ebo adweno na ewurade nkoswa mani in there. But of course, yenchie ma Melody na Mahama, I do say that behind every successful man, or beside, Mama Mary, I will say beside every successful man, there is an industrious, God-fearing woman. Eti yema Melody na Mahama yadawase say so far wabwai. Meba na machiro ni entia me say many ageno. But let me do some few messages on Facebook. Abusia over Facebook and what share am I yes Ramo network ni kwa Amon Samra. We are working hard. We have great technical men. Out to say omono musanka bibia ombe ni ye. Me no can say senior technical person with your he's making sure say bibia ebe fine. Masa Kofi on this size. Augustine Afia Denyo. Wasn't know to please help me wish my son Gospel Maunyo Yao Afia Denyo a happy birthday. He is 6 years today. May he grow to become a great person. I know the Mianam Diashaho, but happy birthday to you, Maunyo Yao Afia Denyo. You're 6 today, and we wish you well. Grow to become President Mahama. Say amen. Daniel Adai, I say more power to Nanu Tudaku. Thank you, Daniel, my brother. Meshach Asante is here. I say for more than 1 year, not even a single scandal has been recorded. Yes! Fantastic. For more than 1 year, not a single scandal. Meshach, Anna, you recorded. Nana Kufado buy less than, wasn't not less than 3 months. Cash for seats, or buy Anna. You're so better than Kufado and charges with $100,000. Hey! What tra or man peninche no $100,000. $100,000 and no quatran in change. Now the way meeting the other say. A Jehuni ever cruise. The same man penny or then something come was sorry. Eba no huno. Brother Chame. And then President Mahama kwa him from Wakra. President Mahama was a president who was President Mahama was very at the kakra. Wow, into a kwa him for no crap some sort of say, oh no. I say na President Mahama ete bole bamboy fu anim. I say na Kufado egu yen achimfo yen mu ase. First. Say na yi achimfo de me advice mu nyina mo mna NDC. Na when people mu dia a case. Me tumofo NDC they don't care where you come from. NDC ye misasa papa ne hwan yen ko bisa say wona na kanso abobra. NDC they believe in the abilities especially of the youth. Internet scan across the youths that are working. Ura mo akohine ne papa dia no be e Ghana oti ura sami jemfi ne nana obeye de e Ghana. Look ura eduji taba look most of these youth omo omo na urade form so must struggle through life and omkro opportunity. NPP unya da some people a young boy like Sami Jemfi Gold Board see you for the way KT Hammond and your post and your post sure. Now MPP when they are talking, look, the youth of MPP just say, "Ya kasu ya bebru wa MPP mua." Not just say we age no. I think we do KT Hamondo. We a youth. But this is not like that. They don't care where you come from. They don't care about your tribe. They don't care about your religion. Among care so who fe so when you fe oye koko oye tuntum. Nia NDC ni mwani say, can you do it? Because you can do it. Now they do a background check. No one say you can do it. Or say go take it and do it. And so far, ladies and gentlemen, the youth have an opportunity like Malik Basintale. Malik Basintale is a young brother. We come way back. And yet, Malik Basintale and good ninia penina no to that kwenmase. The guy has discharged his duties creditably well. Creditably well. How I wish I could place hands on a better word than creditable. But why yade? Yeah? Why yade? Moya mami in another. Just say, yeah, UK for the day. Eti, omo good President Mahama ni mwase. And they be me catch say, I am on kind of rack Katie Hammond kind. Pate, Katie Hammond catch say, yeah, Mabruni yeti kono adwini biye nim. Na, ya de too many crasher and sa yenti munye. These youth have proven to Katie Hammond and his likes in MPP So what the 2 minutes say can say mabru nsa o betimi ayo. Say NPP no mabru na bonbon ana o madwuma mu ntimi nya and this is different. O ma yadwuma ye betimi ayo. And indeed the youth have proven. Kati ya mona samu de bia mama yankai. Na mabru no enkyere ne say we have proven say mabru no betimi ayo. Very well. Now, and then remember, I don't say me say, okay, Jonas Yabu, say, I'm now happy for the party for the relaunch of setting the truth straight. I'm sorry, Kayi. Me hwe petin takremu akwa no oyusu bibi. I'm say baby, I'm the NPP fire no akwa no nim ho because asemi am be kind no the message about. Pete so mo pa me cho, am say nka me nya NPP mu kakra. I'm say my young watch. Starting now, make us a man and me NPP. No, they thought I was joking. No, they thought I was joking. They thought I was joking. Now I'm going to say, I feel that omo patch or say and I know to that yesterday baby out the NPP fine nka gumu man kakra me ngum say me gu party no say me ngum me yam akwa wuom mo oh odifo me miam wahu kaish engrofo yegu I just am ko frɛ ayi this is ahofe ayi can say osof bishop akwesi apia no mo ko frɛ me papa na jigezi no mo ko frɛ beduko bi no mo ko frɛ archbishop Duncan Williams the papa no mo ko frɛ papa Jinasari Perez no mo ko frɛ me papa yo wo ya wo si sorry to say stadium yi Royal House on ko frɛ say difo no mo ko chief mamo no mo nyina boom no mo bompae ansa na nyamaye no ebetimi aye because odifo na unhu ni akọ sa me kwa sa na papa ka kire me wo se say ya na be na gu me gu party no shout out going out to my boss Frank, fantastic man. Boss Frank aba idea minim send e free na kro ya to me salary mu na ohwe fugu so wa sha indeed Mr. President aya class media adwuma half one penny for no aya mu ntwa mani hwe na 2024 elections obi ha breye we so ji se ka owiem we yakobia yes wo fa we na be hwa wo fa ha we na be hwa we ni ameka no ma you shouldn't think say be ameka be extraordinary. NPP did it but that is also kobisa owura kwame Sefa kan na ko no be yeska NPP did it. They took care of their people that can we to say class media group SYZ ahoto those stations management mo class media group mo saying presenters saying producers saying where the yeah the government ebia mo bo NDC for behemo ebia sabi bosumi bia one city beba mo nchemo na we case na kwame mo refisi ye beto petrochemical bomb eto ha ye beto bomb eto Accra FM ye hye yanka ye nguye we dey amaka no ma wontie ba kwa mo ne ntia mo se mani age no ye ntia mo se mani age ne say NPP was thinking say say a well-refined president in the person of John Dramani Mahama Nti. Some can be bia ubia ni hodemwa, they will come after them. Na enuna I am bolding the likes of Miracle Sabuaji. Mesuma boy no. Akola ketu ametete no. Makoda no Miracle Sabuaji makoda is my small boy. Enuna I am bolding the likes of Miracle Sabuaji or remember that warning. Bakwame Senemaniaja, I am happy for the relaunch of setting the records straight. Now, Memo a year national chairman of NDC, a year Honorable Johnson, a Siedun Kitia Basu. Papa, what's the rest of your leader? Look, all time. You can love a Siedun Kitia or you can hate him. You cannot take away his prowess from him. That guy called Aseedun Ketia has certain innate character of charisma in him. You can never take it away from him. You can hate him or you can love him. Me otuda ko send money say me come asem no me can straight down comment. And it's the truth. It's the truth. I can tell you for fact, ladies and gentlemen, that one of the leaders are leading NDC right as national chairman of NDC. Aseedun Ketia. Chairman Aseedun Ketia. And we salute him for that. I am saluting Chairman Aseedun Ketia and by extension Fifi Fiavekwete, fantastic General Secretary of NDC. Okasa ne home. There's a very big difference between Fifi Kwete and Justin Kodia. They don't even match. Akwa say or compare will be to say Nana B to Bubi answer. Why would you do this mistake? You compare Nana B to Bubi answer. Why? In fact, over Fifi Kwete, ebe so tratre for adwuma and tratre for penny adwuma he has discharged his duty exceptionally well, with excellence, par excellence. Now, when say this executive committee, NDC owura Sami lawyer Sami Jemfi and that communication bureau nanui owura Akugan deputy communications officer owura Basintali deputy communications officer, including all the other executives. These guys have really worked to the extent say and the NDC ayakono Accra FM abusia. We won the 2024 elections because of these illustrious sons and daughters of NDC. Of course, full soldiers yomo dear, business community yomo dear, omo ebeboa nsikasemu yomo dear, pro forum yomo dear, omo ewo international scenes, diaspora yomo dear. But I am saying, say, the drivers, omo drive the vision. We President Mahama sabi nani swadi hunu esi ncheya, eye de Aseedun Ketia led leadership. Into those times, Sir President Mahama Namha, Aseedun Ketia any team Enamha. And I'm saying, sir, the culmination of all these things brought us victory in 2024. It is left to us to consolidate our gains and our grounds as a party. Then Rebecca say, NPP now has nothing to hold on to. Tell me ye. Now NPP in pipe want to say NDC betena be nya no so a achana 1 month yenya first scandal 84 15 months in kaba now ya kan 15 scandals ada wurade esom koto say wonya adwempa adwemfo be na omutum sa. So for 15 months if not 16 months running we have not recorded a single scandal as a country. Firstly, my mom say all the government appointees of John Mahama. Mati enim, Mati John Mahama enim, Mati Nano Pokwajem enim, Mati Chief of Staff, fantastic, honorable, humble Julius Debrenim. Mati me nyamin semboda. Where muna, na 1 minute from Hube, 2-3 Ghana. Plow! Odi for me bomb in Samro be a minute fee. 1-2-3 Ghana. Hey, I don't know the program nana. Your own biti. Obi amra utie ayi wa mra so tie akwese wo fake NPP ni but oya den citizen show on pa honda me chia wo fake me nya ka be yimiti wo ba me nyuni obehu akwa mo the machine be twamiti. You know, so appointees no krelu he honorable Okujeto Ablakwa Kwame, I think so one day wow. Yes, that met Nasina, yes, that assessment. One minister after the other. Oh, the minister say me bomdi. Wa imagine so Amunya Juma Brabetro. Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa, Minister for the Foreign Affairs. What the Okujeto Ablakwa? The kind of face Okujeto has given to Ghana. the kind of respect about Ghana who because of Okujoto Ablakwa. Hey, Opama Ghana ni bakope hon kan baby Okujoto Ablakwa semini. That is the kind of leader I here as a country, and he's discharging his duties. Okay, let's do away with Okujoto Ablakwa. Let's do a Greek minister. A Greek minister. Honorable Erikopoku. One nekasa na osere. Obunipa. Erikopoku ni madie. Me say I have been in a meeting with Honorable Erikopoku and some Indians. Indian for no pay a certain opportunity and yet contract now kofa ba you know. Now it favored India against Ghana. Just a Ghana and yashe. Me na me say be so Honorable Erikopoku me to da ko na me say. Erikopoku fa paper no wasem we metwam. We metwam. We Robisa India for say, if I was a Greek minister in India, would you allow me to assent to this kind of contract? India for it to Erikopoku afancha Erikopoku chreso ni madie. So you just judge Erikopoku. Now when the feed Ghana project now where look, Erikopoku is in a different world. Okay, bra, mama fa Erikopoku nto. Now me fantastic finance minister. Ready Jacopo. And this in the word I say. And this in the came on chain. Brown chain. And you way. Oh, Mumma Benyum. Ready. Who the finance minister? The fiscal policy. How he's handling the fiscal policy. Make a way about join the press conference. No. We're crying fear. Send a finance minister Yena Juma. Honorable Ato Forcing. And look, people like Ato Forcing, they are future presidents. Odifo people like Ato Forcing. Unim say me no kura me kenti Yesu pemasem. Yesu pemasem o. What's me ba me pemasem because of kanokre. We're future president. Okay? Ato Forcing. Erikopoku. I said Dunketia. Chief Julius Debra. Ewada Akon. Haruna Idrusu. Opoku Ajiman. Joshua Labi. NDC for betimi enya. NDC for kaso medi president okrom ha. 1 million years no be obi. Ha! Who the microphone ya mebubo yo? Joshua Labi. Say Joshua Labi sorry. Why in NPP? Say Chief Julius Debra, ebe president for Ghana. Why in NPP? Say Chairman Asiedun Ketia, sorry. Why in NPP? Say Ato Forcing sorry. Why in NPP? So Honorable Okujoto Ablakwa Jina, why in NPP? Say ya mama na no poko ejiman. Ejina, why in NPP? Say a word that could say me person why in NPP? Why? Haruna Idrusu, fantastic leader. Accra FM. No. Eti bra, o de microphone am abom den. Na compare to Katie Amod. Abusia. Mama wa na me wa me bon. Bra be say mpanyifo ma obom de o de compare to Katie Amond. Na compare to Abronya. Compare to Nana B. Miracle Sabwat. I would have decided on penny for. You want him before Ghana. Yeah, mammy. Hey, only for a referee. Yeah, mammy, lawyer Elizabeth of Oswajare. Minister for a trade. That woman, because of that woman, the Cocoa investment about Ghana. Minister for trade of Oswajare. She's doing so well. Then Nyawama Dumso Aya passed. The indefatigable. The very powerful man. The evergreen. The energy guru. The knowledgeable John Abdullahi Chinapo. What was no? Because Onuna in America phone to me for 6 months in or the 1 week here. I cause some boy she 6 units in went bad. As I'm speaking with you, they are all back on stream. 1,020 megawatts assured. Me say the American team in fast 6 months in John Janapo the 1 week here Ghana. And kudos to all the Greco-technical team boss Ejuman, including National Service President Mahama Aman Ejuman. So it's obvious that NDC have the men, but they don't make noise with it. You see, adwuma bia say nipa ye no NDC be ye but on to din NPP will come and say we have the men jamba for Alantra Martin or Babu Dian so ntimi nya hwe and NDC will come, they will not mention the names, and yet you see that their people are working. And people will come and they'll still mention, this is year of road, on yet, next year of road, on yet, year of road. And this will come, they will not, so the difference between NPP and NDC is NPP pekasa, but they don't work. NDC in pekasa bebre, but they work. And this is what Martin Luther King calls exhibiting high blood pressure of words and yet corresponding anemic kind of deeds. So when it comes to NPP, their words are like hard blood pressure, but their deeds are like anemia, shortage in supply. The can't say. And no because the minority wanted to discount because Omunim say there is no scandal to hold on to. Omunim say for 50 months running there's no scandal. Eti okwembe no metimi afa so ama NDC ho ayetan na NDC ho nya konoma Ghana for na 2028 NPP anya akwanya ba abaye the authority e wo mudai so. Ene ne be say we will play to the emotions of Ghanaians. That is number 1. Number 2, you be trantro. Say yetimi trantro say yetimi trantro in 2016 no ma Ghana 4G yetum. Excellent son Ghana for who says President Mahama no or ye adwuma ba na ka echi no at least we have that track record. Wow, it's just saying trantro, it worked for us in the past and we think that we can consolidate our grounds or gains. Yen trantro. After all, some lies today are repeated, some truths today are repeated lies. That is one instrument of propaganda that the NPP is using. Over here, you be trantro. My member one of Entra Omucha. Obeka say na say osophobia Assemblies of God. Me beka na say mo ha. Assemblies of God so for no. Yes, we will reach how baby say. Ebeka say yes basic economic indicators. Our form yes inflation, single digit. At the end and yet omo market it does not reflect how the moves also for the Kronko market that because Sanko Sofu no can asem no call and I am catching this for say name be say no mamu bu mani guso mubu mani guso e be bedane no kre but you say so your Sofu nti unka ho asem no Sofu no so dada nkrofo bebre so some of these things you address it or your Sofu no abeka asem no waba political space so facing politically but okay say where your Sofu unka ho asem or Sofu say oh, see, NDC for President Mahama. Listen, I can't Ghana for, and it's a fact, say, your debt to GDP are now 104%, and the NPP say about 45%. Uti, your exchange rate, you may find say 15 cedis to $1, and then you buy 11 Ghana cedis. Inflation rates, call 54% somewhere in 2022, and the NPP. As at 2025, year by BEM, now 23.5%, and next inflation about 3.2%. Referencing rates, lending rates, policy rates, you now reduce it because at those times now I think policy was around 28% or so, and then most of these rates about close to about 15.5% near there, which largely will affect interest rate. Will be quite in better form. Say near when you na also for you so here. Also, come marketer. Send your mayor President Mahama. It does not reflect. Meanwhile, a brand a ton 1,200 bottle. A brother says he a ton less than 500. And one a ton 1,000 cities. Says yeah, ne boy there 600. Abusia, ku 4 gallon oil, none over 1,000 cities. Christmas, my wife got 450. 80. Send your man also for the canon. And you know correct. It is far away from the fact. But obeka so yourself when to nka ho asem where Assemblies of God nti massa heaven Assemblies of God ni ho heaven Pentecost ni ho heaven CS ni ho heaven Presby ni ho. There is no Catholic in heaven because Jesus is neither a Jew nor a Gentile. God is neither a Muslim nor a Christian. Already on your Buddhist and on your Shintoist, God is supreme. He reigns over all religion, and God is a spirit and not religious. So I've always told people, be spiritual, don't be religious. Be spiritual, don't be religious. And I'm called Pentecost. So, and I'm called CSC. So, and then you're called CSC, no, now back heaven, oh, and then you're here, it's not about the name of the church, it's about your personal relationship with the Creator. It's your better on yes, hey, wait, are sorry, don't touch their emotions, don't touch, no, can't throw, also for assemblies of God's of way, and throw no Keguma Hamaso, most of the woman can because, I sorry, Ubiko come back as Uncle Patrick. Say, oh, can't throw, listen, also for. Media, me boasofo. I have walked with men of God. Prophet Najegezi will tell you, I respect men of God. I always respect men of God. But even God says that when prophecies come from the pulpit, judge it with the word of the Lord. I don't know why because the prophecies by Yemfa hook line thinker. Was it judge my prophecies? Even prophecies. God says, judge my prophecies. It is written that believe in my prophet and you shall prosper. And yet he said that judge the prophecies that come from the prophets. With no disrespect to any clergy. But I'm saying, sir, or so far what body three say, or per se about when him go as and make us also for. Young when him by a better entry walk and passo. A biana me, assemblies of God so for. Needing the saying because needing the saying. Now, the President Mahama no ko sorry. Menka so ko sorry into cano crash. But at least and Quebec who send you back no. Now, Kraman ferry say obesu Venezuela. I don't know the essay Pharisee dia sawa betaso. Because indeed ni osofu ne kanenya no kure okọ market won mu a nka say market adan heaven by nema swate it is en train abusua NPP asase a omoto na uyi ntro no so esi hɔ no mu a they are playing on the emotions and sentiment of Ghanaians because adia na NPP the bear campaign etia NDC in 2028 eye kro no sem kita ahya no prayer scandals no omunya bi. It is a corny saying, na NDC and scandal. This I said, dear NPP the back campaign 2028. And as Hadia, you be can't throw. Ghana 14 thrown to more. We will ride on the wings and of the untruth and will be able to push an agenda. See, to me, no. Let's play on the emotions of Ghanaians. You're going to say, Ghana, when it comes to religion, I'm a agro. Or somebody a fan agro. Etino, a bus will be kind of crack nefa, CS home, for Presby home. Hey, let's run to their defense. NPP before said, ne. Tama mama Maria usi abeka saye say obeka saya sabi oslepe ye say the chief of staff can with Pentecost chairman ayema me kura be pa chewechi enso yema me so na no kura no kan but just say bia man na no kan no na ye kan dia fine but say man that approach na nko ya yate but no asem no kan dia nyina no kura. Into your patcho because of ABA, the manner that was spoken, but the content of what Maria was said, no correct. ABA, near when you are me who say, I don't know, so I may be patcho, Tamwa. You can't say, I'm one so I can't say, I'm one so I want your son. And we apologize profusely because Sabi, Ubi Fre, also for Yamiche Nubino. And we respect that. And you know, MPP is playing on the emotions. In critical thinking and practical reasoning, it is called appeal to pity. It's one of the fallacies. It's him say, yemmo Ghana from film, yemma semenya reho. Yanka say, they're attacking the church. They are attacking. So let's attack the emotions because you see, I know the Holy Spirit bit my holding on to fight against NDC. So when we are able to get all the churches against NDC, not just your chance. Now can I say Pentecost MPP from Kwende Gumwell. Kajo, CSC say MPP from Kwende sorry. Me NDC ni because CSC. Me because CSC. Presby say MPP from Kwende Gum. Enti akugo amwa tena se. Ana akugo amwa hunu se and I love saying no address no. Akugo amwa hunu se. Sesi ano we are relaunching setting the record straight. Abusia, and when I'm saying ne, Meniaji because I was long waiting for that platform, for that medium. Yadeba responded to sir atroi any emotional play, any emotional blackmail from the NPP. Said you to that conquanti had no can. Ebe caught by and caught to send your abia part and ankasa, sorry kasa. Now wait there, part no if face you more. Na feel to that. Miss Mabby chrim a chrim hene. Chrim fuck. Enunti, I may say ene, I say a bo, and this in penny for Basso. If you're a member of the National Executive Committee, be proud. If you're a member of the FEC, if you're a member of Council of Elders, we have you as proud fathers and mothers. We love you.
Dedi kama amena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Ah nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.